What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today is a good day. I have a key. Yes, it does show Nissan cut it for me. But anyways, I have a key. We're gonna see now if it unlocks the doors and unlocks the steering column. I've got a buddy that says he has a handheld that will program the keys for me. So he's gonna come over and we're gonna take a crack at it, and maybe, just maybe today or tomorrow, we will get to see the G35 come back to life. Fingers crossed, nothing goes knock 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 when it starts up. But let's see what the key will do so far. Alright, so key. Oh, let's see. That's locked. That's unlocked. Yes, this is broke. I gotta figure out how to fix that. But anyways, that works. Steering column, as you can tell, is locked. And stick the key in. And column's broke loose. And yes, the wheel's turning pretty easy because it is not hooked up to the rack right now. So as you can tell, the key works. It unlocks the steering column and the door. So now all I gotta do is wait for my buddy to show up. As soon as he gets up, we'll start working on trying to get the key fixed, and then we'll see about trying to start this car up.
Well, she a little squeaky, but she running.
Alright guys, so it's actually the next day. A buddy of mine came over last night. We worked on it. We actually got the key programmed, and we actually started the car up a few times. Found some knock sensor problems, things like that. Nothing major. Well, we had a knock sensor, and then we had camshaft sensor B, I think, which is a driver side camshaft. Checked to make sure it was plugged up. It's plugged up, so most likely it's dead. Maybe given the knock sensor fault because the motor was shaking so hard. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fire it up and let you at least see that it does run, and it runs pretty decent for having a bad camshaft position sensor. So I'll fire it up, show you what it's got, and then we're gonna get to tearing it apart and getting the camshaft position sensor out and getting it replaced, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the car goes back to running right. Alright, so as you can tell, it doesn't want to run very well. We'll go ahead and pull intake tube off. Go ahead and pull the throttle body off so I can get to the cam position sensor. Go ahead and get it swapped out. Alright, it's hard to see, but I got a new cam position sensor in. Throw the throttle body back on, intake tube, and I'm going to fire it up and see if it, or clear the codes and then fire it up and see if it runs better. I got to be able to stop squealing, but I still have a bad misfire. So I pulled codes, and that's one. I got the knock sensor, random misfire, EGR, and evap canister. So I'm gonna start with pulling the coils. I ordered coils, and so there's been about a week and this video has passed. Anyways, I got coils for it. I'll put coils in it and see if that'll straighten out the misfire, and then we'll go from there. So this is number one on the passenger front. It's kind of wet, so I'm going to clean it up a little bit, stick it back in, and then put a new coil on it and see if I'm going to go down each cylinder and see if I can pinpoint which one is actually bad. So let's get it replaced and get it started back up. Alright, so I got the coil packs replaced. Looked like there was 3 spark plugs that looked like they had not been firing. They looked brand spanking new. They were just wet with gas. So, with that being said, hopefully we're about to fire it up and see if it runs better. Alright, so I still have a little miss, as you can tell. What I'm going to do is, I was reading up somewhere that some people are notorious for swapping up 2 plugs on the driver's side on each coil. They're really close together and they're kind of the same length. I'm going to swap those right quick and see if that fixes it. I've heard that's a notorious issue. People pull all the plugs, and when they go put it back together, they plug the wrong one up and it runs like crap still. So let's get that done, and then we're going to fire it right back up. Alright, boys and girls, let's see what she'll do. Yeah, it's idling right. Let's see. like that, boys and girls. 2 plugs. I think it's I'm not sure what the firing order is on this motor. I'm not sure if that's cylinders 3 and 5 or 4 and 6, but I was reading up on, somebody else was saying that they're notorious for people crossing those up, and clearly that has the motor running. That means this thing is almost ready for a test drive. I've still got a couple service engine lights I'm going to pull, so we're going to pull those and see if we can fix those, and then move on down the road, maybe even take it for its first test drive. Alright everybody, so Colpac's fixed the running issue. Car seems to be running fine. I'm going to get a little sound clip at the very end of the car cranking up from cold start. Beyond that, there's a few little odds and ends I'm going to take care of in the next video, and hopefully on the next video we will get it off the jack stands and actually take it for a cruise. So if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll catch you next time.